I ever did. I mean, way 10 times more than I ever did. 10 times more. And just to see the people there, the great memories we have. I love Louisville, Kentucky. Carolyn was always asking me, where do you want to be buried? I felt like today was my funeral, and I said, driving up, and now I know for sure I want to be buried in Louisville, Kentucky. This is home. And you guys all made it possible. Rocco, thank you, man. Kenny, everybody's told me how much work you've done. Thank you. Eric said on Tuesday, it's going to be emotional, Tom, and I said, no, man, are you kidding? I've been in front of people my whole life. That was the hardest speech I ever gave. For somebody that was paid to speak, I was stumbling up there, I promise you. But I couldn't be happier. I'm so humble that they did this. I appreciate everybody's doing this. Nothing tough. CL promised nothing tough today.
You pretty much said everything up there, but I was wondering, just being here, seeing the reception you got and everything.
It's just,
when you left, would you have envisioned a day like this?
No. I hadn't been here in 8 years, or however long, 7 times, whatever it is. But it is overwhelming to see the people and those faces in the crowd, those people that, man, believe me, that's who built this program. I got to stand in front of the podium a lot, but those are the people that built those fans. The Dr. Lenz and Jim Patterson, the Traeger family. And to think about what this future is going to look like at the school is just amazing. I asked Craig if he would repave that street, though, make it a little nicer. He said he would, so we'll see. We'll hold him to it. But no, nobody could envision it. It's awfully ironic that my very first press conference, I took the job October 20th of 1997. What's the little place? The Alumni Center, right?
Yes, sir.
I had this new fabulous colleague of mine right there, brought me a Miller Lite. What a way to finish it off today with Miller Lite. So, from the same guy, man, I thank you so much. I don't know, I'm speechless, people. I'm sorry. This is unbelievable.
Anything else, guys? Y'all need anything?
I sure didn't deserve it. I know that.
Well, Tom, I understand your humility, but also, what do you just, can't you allow yourself to get the adoration?
The one thing, no, I can't, because I tell you, it was we. Kenny knows that. We lived our life as we. And it never was I. It was only I when the guns were being fired at us. And I wanted to take all those with me. Anything that ever happened in school was we, and we did it together. Believe me, we did it together. And that's why I speak to a lot of athletic departments around the country. I speak to ADs 10 times a week. And I say, you can't do this by yourself. You've got to have a great group with you around you. And I never had an employee. I had friends. I had friends and family. That's all it was.
To that point, just how special was it, to look out there today and to see so many coaches that you hired who are still here? Obviously Dan
Sure.
spoke and make it to the College World Series.
It's so special to follow all of them. But I'll be honest with you, to watch Coach Kelsey gave me as much joy as anything. And I don't even know. I just met him today. What a wonderful guy, by the way. But it was so special when we were in New York, as I said up there.
Yeah.
To hear Coach, not many coaches would do that. He spent 20 minutes on this guy. How good he is. That meant a lot. Jeff is just doing unbelievable things with the football. Football's on top of the world, and they're going to stay there as long as they keep it.
Remember what the spot was when you got here? This very spot.
My wife cried.
It's probably gravel.
My wife, it was a gravel. There was it poles thick. Now you got to remember, I'm leaving the Rocky Mountains that morning with my wife until Sunday morning. And Harry Jones and Sam Rector came to get us. So we flew back. They did a circle around the stadium. The foundation was just coming out of the ground. And I won't lie to you guys at all. My wife, we drive up this street. And so you remember what this looked like. I remember the ones where you start crying. So she's in the back seat. Harry's the most joyful, happy guy in the world. She looks at, I'm leaving the Rocky Mountains. Our football team is like 6th in the country, Colorado. We're rolling. And she starts crying, and I said, I will fix this. And that's when, and all the credit really goes down to Frazier, because we got him on board. Because we needed a front porch for this university. I felt that was it.
Anything else? We'll let him get to the